4 people, 5 likes. Hello, my apple sheep. Oh, my hair looks terrible. All right, how are we doing today? We're streaming back from Ross's room. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate the Wi-Fi and the hospitality. Yeah, it's exciting that WWDC is very, very soon. When is it starting? Right now. Yes, Thomas, right now. Hey, everyone. Oh, look, we're all getting the notifications. iPod 7. There's not going to be another iPod. I've debated making a movie about that. A movie, just a video. What's the difference?
Movie has sound.
Does the video not have sound?
I don't know. Which is the clip? Is the clip the movie or is the
I make
clip
YouTube
video?
videos. No one says I make YouTube movies.
You don't make clips, which...
No. You edit clips.
Maybe movies, they have to have a beginning, middle, and end. And videos are just, whatever.
Videos are like, how many words can I spit out of my mouth at the same time? Was just watching one of your videos. Good, James. Does someone have a screen black? Black screen? Doesn't sound like it. Sounds fine. Alright, what is your opinion on the new patent that Apple released about pizza? That's not a joke. I saw that this morning. They're redesigning the cafeteria for the Apple campus, which they are just about ready to move into. Oh, it's low res, I bet. Let me look. Let me see how terrible you're all living right now. Oh, it's fine. This is as good as live quality gets. Blame the YouTube. Hey, we're streaming at 720. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's actually worse at the other house. Oh, you stopped the iPhone SE video to see this? Oh yeah, that's fine. You can finish that. It's fine. They designed a pizza box that engineers can take to their desks because it has holes in it, so the pizza can still breathe while they're transporting it. And they actually passed a patent to it because Apple is used to passing so many patents that they're like, hey, if we're making a pizza box, we don't want Samsung to steal from us, even though they probably will. Samsung campus will be like, you know.
Their pizza box will be waterproof.
Their pizza box will have a headphone jack. It'll be waterproof, and it'll have a pen. Every pizza box has an S Pen installed, and it's 100% better. Oh, why am I live? That's a good question. Bye, everyone. Okay, how have you heard of Shop by D? No, I have not. You can only see black pic. Oh, refresh. Everyone else seems to have a fine. Heard that Apple will be adding a new iPhone 8 edition color. Well, if it doesn't exist yet, then yeah, it'd probably be a new color, yeah. You did hear Louise in the background, but... Actually, no.
Comes later.
That was that was my laugh. Sometimes I sound like a girl when I laugh. Please don't make any more iPhone 8 videos. Personally, it is kind of ruining your channel right now. All of your other content is great, and the occasional iPhone 8 video is okay, but right now, it's annoying. What's more annoying, Mason, is the fact that people only watch iPhone 8 videos. You see, it's kind of pointless for me to try to grow this channel if everything I make only gets a couple thousand views, and then I upload one iPhone 8 video and it instantly gets 30,000. Oh, you're watching me on there too, huh?
Yeah.
Windows Phone is the best?
Okay.
You're right. But will they put Windows 10 S on the Windows Phone? Your voice is off? Oh, sorry. I have the
Ventriloquist.
It's because I'm a puppet. No, it's because I have the keep audio and video out of sync button turned on. I don't know why. But no, look, what I do is I report on news. And right now, all that's in the news is more and more content about the iPhone 8. So listen, there's a very simple solution for you, Mason, who is complaining about iPhone 8 videos. Don't watch them. If you don't like them, you don't have to click on them. I'm not making you click on them. And if you just want to watch the videos that aren't iPhone 8 related to my channel, you can do that. It's really easy. It's like, just watch what you want. And if you don't like anything I make, then why are you subscribed? It's very simple. Let me make a joke, says random YouTube user 102. A Windows Vista phone. Why do you want a Siri speaker when all of your devices, phone, TV, laptop, have Siri already? It just makes Siri set off everywhere when you say those words. feel like I'm the only one who sees this. Sam, you're not, because actually, if you go back and watch my video on why Apple should not make a smart speaker, which I actually rewatched recently because at the time there was no rumors of that. I just made a video on it because lots of people were asking. And the thing was, yeah, I totally agree with you. It's like we have Siri on so many different accessories, all of our products. Why would we need yet another? The answer is I don't know. I'm really hoping they explain that at the WWDC because I think that's really going to create a problem because at least with the Google Assistant, or actually probably the best thing about Alexa is that she is separate from all of our other gadgets. When you say, hey, Alexa, you're not talking to your phone, your tablet, your watch, or anything. It's just that speaker, which is why it kind of makes sense for a lot of people to keep it that way. But I'm wondering if they're going to keep the term Siri or if they might change it around. But my friend just sent me a video yesterday because he was experimenting with Siri. He realized that when your phone is has the lock screen or is on or something like that, and you say that term, the phone will go off, but not your watch. However, if your phone is off and your watch face is pointing towards you, and you say the term, then it'll show up on your watch. So Apple's getting pretty good at figuring out which Siri you are referring to. So and then that's going to even complicate things more with the speaker, huh? So it's going to be like, if you're in Bluetooth range of the Siri speaker, then it will answer you before you're watching your phone. But if you're out of range, then your watch and phone will take over again. So I don't know. I'm very curious to see how they handle it. 200 people! Why are there 200 people watching this? That's the most we've ever had. Thank you, guys. And I think you're all putting the chat room in slow mode, which is actually kind of your fault, so I'm not gonna apologize for that. Do you play PC games? I did play Marble Blast yesterday. That was a blast of a good time. I'm a huge fan. You rock. Thank you. I hope the new phone has Mumimo wireless. Me too, Skibble. I have no clue what that is, but me too. How do I sponsor? Oh, Robbie, YouTube. You've brought me into the excellent point I'm going to make today. So, of course, this isn't any ordinary live stream. Oh, no. I'm not high. This is not an ordinary live stream because there are some stakes on the line. Because if you didn't know, at the last live stream, we had a very good turnout for Super Chat, which has never happened before. And there needs to be incentives for you guys. So Super Chat can't just be all about me. Totally is. But it can't just be all about me. There has to be some incentive. So, here, I have cancer itself. No, I'm just kidding. This is a great phone. Galaxy S8. Let me make sure all the notifications are clear. I don't want you to stay. I won't stop. Galaxy S8 Plus. Just about ready to send it back to Samsung because I don't want it anymore. However, there is some stakes on the line. Oh, God, George, I haven't even said what the Super Chats are for, but thank you. Anyway, if we can get $25 in Super Chat money from this live stream, I will not send back the S8. I will keep it. Okay? I won't send it back. And, doesn't stop there. If we reach $50 in Super Chat money, I will put my SIM card in this for 1 week. Not permanently, but it will make my Apple Watch useless. It will make my iPhone useless. This will be my flagship phone. I will not have iMessage. I will have to use Google Play Music and all these YouTube Red services on this giant freaking display. Anyway, you can't do that. Everyone's like, don't send money. No, I'm giving incentives for people who hate me to send me money. Exactly. All right. Let me answer your question, George. Thank you very much for your super chat. What do you want to see from Apple in 5 years' time? That's a great question. So, just keep in mind, this is on the line. This is on the line. So, I'm really hoping, actually, that I don't get super chat. Really hope. Anyway, I would like Apple to work on augmented reality next year. I think they've mentioned that that's a big part of their future, and they're building that into Siri. Oh, God, wait. I got to answer one at a time. Building that into Siri, and I think Siri's going to have a lot more augmented reality features as it develops. And And we're going to see that at WWDC, as well as with the iPhone 8, which is rumored to have those features where you can, point it at something and it will analyze it and tell you more about it. But I think the next step after wearables, which was kind of the new big innovation from Apple, which was building operating systems and technology into a very, very small form factor so that it can fit on your wrist. I think the next step, the next progression is going to be building it into the glasses. That way, it can not just change the way you look at life, but the way you look at all of your tech. Because if Apple controls the augmented reality that's in front of your eyes, they can change all of our tech. You can add external monitors to your MacBook without having to plug a single thing in. You could have a 3D glances on your Apple Watch that pop up on the sides that you can customize. When you look at your watch, you can have things pop up all around it. That would be incredible. As well as like when you're driving and you're using Apple Maps. So where do I go? No, Apple Maps is fine. Don't hate on Apple Maps. Actually, more people I know have gotten lost using Google Maps. But what do I know? Anyway, you could, when you're on the road, you can see the road be highlighted in blue that you're supposed to follow, so you know exactly where to go. There'll be a bunch of laws they'll have to pass to get through there, but augmented reality is the big thing. The next big thing from Apple that I hope to see in the year 2021 or 22 would be the Apple Car, to compete directly with Tesla that has all those self-driving capabilities. It's electric, fully electric, and then Apple has to start implementing charge stations all across the world, which that's a big request, but if any company can do it, I think it's Apple. They have the most money, they have all the power. So anyway, the Mighty Gamer Seves says, all your videos are great, however, you should make a video or wish list about the next Apple TV. Okay, Mighty Gamer, thank you for your super chat. I'll talk about that right now. What if it came in white? The remote would be so much easier to find. Every single TV developer like Amazon, Google, and the Chromecast and all that, they make the remotes dark and you can't see them at night when you're trying to watch something. Can we make a backlit Apple TV remote just so I know which buttons are which? Because it's kind of stupid symmetrical and I don't like it. And then I did that whole what the Apple TV could be video. Does anyone remember that? I went into a big list of what tvOS is actually opening up, all these extra possibilities that no one is like. It's a great UI. The problem is Apple put these crappy processors in there that are only capable of running like iPhone 5 games. So no developer is truly able to like take full potential of tvOS, which is this great layout, and they're trying really, really hard to make it work. But watch my video on that if you haven't. But if not, yeah, sure, I'll work on another Apple TV one. tvOS really needs picture-in-picture. Man, would that be great. Anyway, I saw someone else give a super chat. Let's see. Uchiha Betrayer 2 says, what do you want to see from iOS 11? Dark mode. Done. Mic drop. Stream end. No. Okay, dark mode's the obvious one. iOS 11, I'd like to see face chat bubbles in iMessage. I was talking to my girlfriend about this earlier. A really great feature in Messenger that I would love to see brought to iMessage is payments. Apple has Apple Pay. Just build that directly into iMessage. You can send money to and from each other just from the texting app, which has been really helpful in Messenger. I pay my rent via Messenger. To donate, typically you go on a desktop, or if you're on mobile, you can download an app called Puffin, which is like a desktop web browser emulator. So that's how you do it. Everyone's like, don't donate. It's great. Anyway, let's see. iOS 11, I did a wish list a long time ago, but I think one of them was the idea of having different themes, which was you ask every developer who makes an app to make your regular version, make a dark version, make a classic version, so it has, I don't know, like wood finishes and stuff, or a transparent version. That way, when you select your mode in the settings to go to black and white or transparent mode, all of the third-party apps change on your home screen, and they just look like a more transparent. Just watch the thumbnail for the iOS 11 wish list. It makes so much sense. It's really hard to describe, but different themes. But they're built by Apple, and also with the OLED coming on the iPhone 8, we could have an always-on display, and the lock screen hear me out. The lock screen could be your Apple Watch face. You have the same number of selections on your watch face as you do on your lock screen. And that can be always on in a black and white mode or stuff like that. But, okay, look, there's people sending super chats. So that's what I'd like to see in iOS 11. Thank you. Anyway, the Mighty Gamer 7 says, please don't use the S8, please. Well, then why are you donating? we set the rules. They were very clear at the beginning. Also, 274 people. Are you kidding? There's too many. Go back to school. I mean, I'm not, but anyway. Uchiha Betrayer says, I love trolling trolls. Have another $2. Thank you so much. This isn't fair. Let me read some of the non super chat here for a second. Okay, touchscreen laptops suck. I agree, Ice Planet RC. I don't think people realize that while they think that's a handy thing to like reach out and interact with the laptop that way, it's not really good for prolonged use. And I think the reason Apple is really okay with not having that on all their MacBooks is it's very simple for them to just say, just use the trackpad and hit click. That you don't have to reach out, because I don't think, like, the Surface laptop is a perfect example. See, at least on the Surface Pro and on the Surface Book, it makes a little bit of sense that you can detach it and use it as a tablet. It's a bad tablet. I've used it before. But it still can be used in, like, Windows 10 mode or whatever. But what?
I'm just messing.
Anyway, that's the owner of this house.
The owner?
Wait. Okay. Wyatt is texting me as I'm live streaming. You should said whatever. Let me answer the freaking question. The Surface laptop doesn't detach, and I think when you're using the touchscreen on there, you're only going to tap it for the occasional, like, open, exit. You're not going to be, like, drawing on the Surface laptop. It can't even lay flat. Can't even do that. So, why am I not live streaming at my house? I don't know. I like to mix it up. Wi-Fi is actually better here. The fact that I think 720p is an option here, which it isn't elsewhere. And yes, Siri is the biggest thing we need an improvement with. That is a given. What is your daily driver, Galaxy S8 or iPhone 7 Plus? Well, for those who have just gotten in here, Energy Razor MCSG. It is currently the iPhone 7 Plus because I'm the Apple sheep. No big deal. But if we reach $25 in Super Chat money, I don't know what we're at. Do you know?
No, I haven't calculated.
Okay. Count on it! No, I'm kidding. If we reach $25 in Super Chat money, I will keep the S8 if we reach 50, which will...
Like 13.
We will not reach 50.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that. But if we reach 50, I would make this my daily driver for a week, making my Apple Watch useless and my iPhone useless. I would just switch to the S8 for a full week. But we're not going to have that happen, so I'm not worried. Anyway, let's keep up with the chat here. Do you know when Bixby will release? When hell freezes over. Yeah. No, it literally says that in the About page. Like, it has a little asterisk that says, Hello Bixby feature coming soon. And at the bottom, the asterisk, it just says, when hell freezes over. It's very simple. M. Hell says, everyone donate $1. All right. Then I would have to use the S8 for like a month, so please don't do that. Apple sheep is plural. Apple shoop is for a singular. That's a term we use, Ross. Shoop. Anyway. Why is there no Apple VR or AR leaks still? I think, Ratchet, that it's because they're nowhere near introduction. Right now, it's completely in the R&D phase. They're just, like, playing with the idea of what you can do with augmented reality, but I don't even think the technology is ready to be built into glasses itself yet. Like, we haven't reached that point. Somebody donate this poor guy some money so he could throw the S8 out the window. That'd be great. No, like, you know, remember the review? I ticked off a lot of Apple sheep in the S8 review.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the? Wait, what's CA? Alden, you know when you send a super chat, you can write a message with it, and I will respond to it unless it's graphic. What's CA mean? Is that
California dollars?
that is valid currency in America. Is that American dollars, guys? Oh, everyone's mad at all. Wait, what is CA? Can someone explain? Oh, it's Canadian dollars. What does that mean?
I'll see what the exchange rate is.
Thank you, hun. How do you donate? On a desktop, you fool. Anyway, this is a great phone. Like, I am an Apple sheep, but this was directly aimed at taking away Apple loyalists, because it is literally, if I can't show you my iPhone right now, but form factor, it is almost exactly the same size as my iPhone 7. The only difference is the glass back, which allows for wireless charging. It's about $20.
It's about 14.
They said 14, and we had 13 before, right?
Yeah, so it's like 27.
Everyone's saying it's about $20.
I
So
just
I-
had the Canadian dollar.
Oh, and that
Yeah.
translate to how many American?
14.71.
And we had like how much earlier?
$13. So you're over 25.
All right, guys, you did it. Well, I have to keep it now. I don't have to put my SIM card in though. Okay, that hasn't happened yet. And thank you, Alden, whoever you are. He didn't want to say anything either. He's just kind of messing with the system. Okay, come on, 308 people. What is wrong with the world when Tailosive Tech gets that many people on this? Okay, you're right, Oki Jansen, who is our official super chat conversion rate. Okay, stop. What are they doing? Judging by how the frequency of Mac refreshes have gone down, do you think that Apple is slowly killing the Mac and moving towards a complete iOS, oh my god, ecosystem? I think that is something Apple has considered. Apple's considered the idea of trying to make one perfect, seamless operating system. I just don't think they've made it into a way that is effective, because at least with I think Windows 10 was like, look, we can put our same platform on everything, but it has to change so much from hardware to hardware to the fact that, I'm sorry, I'm doing the math in my head right now. It's not looking good. I don't want to put my SIM card in the SD.
You brought this on yourself.
I didn't think they would donate that much. Okay. Microsoft was like, can we put one operating system on all of our tech? Whereas Apple says, should we do that? Because right now they say they are strong independently. iOS can be better if we don't try to merge macOS on there. But I think Launchpad on macOS was like them toying with the idea. Launchpad is definitely optional, unlike Windows 10, like the tiles. When they made that switch to Windows 8, they were definitely pushing it like, no, you will use the touch interface. But I think, because you use Launchpad pretty often on your Mac, don't you?
What?
That's how you use like all your
Is that the thing with the fingers? You go like that?
Yeah. Because
Oh, yeah, I
that's
love that.
I think that's them playing with the idea of putting iOS merger of having all the different apps all at once.
No, I shouldn't do it.
They shouldn't. But yeah, they never force it on you. Anyway, I think Apple is moving towards that, and if they figure out a way to do it efficiently, then it will happen. And the fact that it hasn't happened yet is proof that they have not. They're still working on it, but the idea of having one seamless OS that goes across everything, they haven't nailed it down yet. They can't make it work, so that's why we haven't seen it yet. Alden Moore, once again, in Canadian dollars, says, when was the last time you line up for a phone? iPhone 7. I lined up outside of Best Buy in Chico, and it was funny because no one else did it until the last 30 minutes. Best Buy opened, and then there were about 10 people who lined up behind me, and then I got in and they said the delivery truck should get here today and we'll call you when it's ready. Didn't call me for a week, came back at a week because they told me that it was in stock. Got there, I saw someone buying my exact, sorry, I can't show you, matte black iPhone 7 Plus. Someone bought it right in front of me, and I said, hi, I'd like to get mine. And they said, we sold out. That was the last one. And I was like, I was here morning of pre-order, and they said, sorry, they're all out. So yeah, that was the last time. I did not line up for the S8. I just pre-ordered it. Anyway. Uchi Betrayer 2 donated another $10. Why? Okay. No, but seriously, I love your channel. I want to see it grow. I've been with you since your Nexus 6P days. Oh, yeah. That happened. Also, I have a 6S Plus. Should I upgrade to the 7 or wait for the new one? At this point, no one should buy the iPhone 7. Tim Cook hates to hear that, but it's true. It's far too late in the game. We're past halfway through the cycle. It just makes complete sense right now to stick with whatever phone you have and wait for the 8, either because the iPhone 8 is going to be amazing, but at the same time, you might have to wait a long time before it's available. We're $5 away. Did you include in the pounds?
Could be like me.
I
Okay.
haven't added.
Oh, yeah.
videos.
Should Ross upgrade to the
I'm
iPhone?
only 6 years behind.
Oh, God.
Oh, I haven't added the last one
Shoot.
from Harry.
5 pounds is...
I don't know. It's like $6.
Oh, please,
$7?
God, I hope Brexit has an effect on that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm joking. If not for the iPhone 8, wait for either the 7S or the SE2, whatever the heck that's going to be called. And then just... Oh, stop. They keep donating. Okay, and then after that, even the iPhone 7 that's already out right now could be even cheaper by the time the 8 comes out. So, don't buy an iPhone right now. If you want to buy something, buy the S8. It is the best smartphone on the market. Man, it hates you to hear that, don't you? I'm going to get so many dislikes on that. That's fine. Okay, next super chat from Harry Thomas. Thank you, Harry Thomas. You didn't write a message. You really could have, but you didn't. All right. After this, the Mighty Gamer 7 says, dance in a circle and scream, I'm an apple sheep. I can't promise the scream thing, but I might dance in a circle. He did write it in the super chat, guys. We know how important that is. So
I can't keep up. There's too many
there's too many what?
super chats.
Oh, God. All right. Oh, wait. I got a song. I got a song for this moment. I actually planned this.
Just don't show them the whole.
Oh, I could get a copyright strike. That's fine. We can make up for it with the super chat. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to dance in a circle because this is a stupid tech channel. Don't think I'll always do whatever's in the super chat. This is just fun. Okay, back to the tech-related stuff. Can I not have a chair? Oh, yeah. Okay. There, Mighty Gamer. Let's see how many dislikes we can get out of that. I'm ashamed. All right. $1,000 for iPhone 8. Yeah, but I'm not saying you have to buy the iPhone 8. I'm just saying every other iPhone except the iPhone 8 will become cheaper. Yeah, someone make a gif of that, please. Apple Watch World donated €1. Thank you. No message. Still no message. Okay. M. Hill says, come on, guys. It's almost at $50. Oh, no. Did they hit it?
Yeah.
Okay, well... I didn't think we'd hit that. This isn't... Is that fair? Oh, my God. iPad mini. Let's talk about that. I just read a report today that said the iPad mini might be discontinued because Apple hates all of us. No, that's not why. I just don't think the sales... It's the same story with the iPhone SE. The sales are just not doing that well. And the Mac Pro refresh is coming. It's going to be a while. As they said, not till next year, but it is going to happen. It was very different of Apple and Phil Schiller and Craig. They were like, look, we made the Mac Pro. We put design in mind. We wanted to make it as small as possible. But then whatever. The Pro users were like, hey, we can't upgrade this thing. Hey, it's 4 years outdated. We don't like it. And then Phil was like, okay, we're sorry we made this. Okay, we want to make a Mac that's for the Pro users because it's such a small division of the market. It's really surprising, actually, that Apple still wants to make a new Mac Pro, given that Mac users are a very small percentage of the computer market, as in like PC Mac market. And then the Mac Pro is like 1% of all Mac sales compared to MacBooks, Mac Minis, iMacs. The Mac Pro is such a tiny demographic. Don't worry, you didn't get a text. That was on our end. Best live stream ever. That is incorrect, sir. Sorry, I'm all exhausted now because I danced in a circle. I didn't scream, I'm an apple sheep. I said, beep, beep, I'm a sheep. We need a soundboard, like PewDiePie. He has a lot of subs. Anyway, that's a lot of sub sandwiches. We could feed a small African tribe of children with all those subs. iPhone needs a major overhaul on their power supply. Not just true wireless charging. Unlimited power. You know, like Palpatine. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't think we've got unlimited power down yet. I don't think we've figured that out. Look, I'm live streaming with my iPhone right now, so I don't think I can exchange SIM cards. But I will vlog it. You can watch the transversion. Wait, what would I vlog it with? I'm going to need someone else's phone to film it. Don't worry, guys. I'll do it. Hi, Sebastian. Okay. Hi from Spain. Wow. Did I read... Oh, here's my message, boy. Dance to Ultimate with... Okay, no. I'm not going to dance for every super chat, okay? I may have liked it a little too much. I'm not going to do absolutely anything. Anyway. Oh, you screen recorded me dancing. Thank God. I'm glad that'll be a GIF. What do you think of Microsoft's new Fluent design language? It looks a lot like iOS/macOS, in my opinion, with the transparency in bolder fonts, yet it's getting so much praise. Shaking my head. Jay, yeah, I've been seeing the newly redesigned Windows 10 looking stuff. It's good. I like that idea that they're trying to make software and hardware kind of actually look pretty and also be functional. So, like, the thing about Microsoft, though, is I think they constantly miss the point about things. It's like, Microsoft, your users really care about PowerPoint and gaming. And yet you want to make it into, like, this macOS, we're better than Apple kind of thing. I think Microsoft should really just start focusing more on being themselves rather than keep obsessing about beating Apple. I think every hardware product they release is focused on being better than a Mac or being the MacBook killer or being an iPhone killer. They really shouldn't focus on that. I really wish they would just find their demographic. That's why I'm so excited about the Xbox Scorpio. That sounds like, look, we have this fan base, the Xbox fan base. They're really passionate. So what we're going to do is beef up an Xbox to be as powerful as a gaming PC so that everyone will shut up about PC Master Race. Just be true to your fans. Don't focus on taking customers from Apple Windows. You have a very large user base. Just treat them. Don't try to beat Apple and macOS, because that's what it feels like right now. Christian Torres with $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Says, do you think the future of wearables is strong, or is it going to die out? Also, what are the odds you send me an iPad Pro with an Apple Pencil? Oh, that's definite. That is definitely going to happen. That is like a guarantee. Like a 99%. So, like, there is... The only chance that I would not do that is if I, for some reason, put on a red Apple Watch band today. Oh, shoot. Oh, your name is Drew. That's why this is so confusing. Anyway, that's a good question. The future of wearables is kind of confusing because Android Wear tried so hard. They tried so hard to make this work with Android Wear long before the Apple Watch came out. Apple Watch came out, did really well, is still selling incredibly well. Through the quarters, it's been doing exceptionally well. Apple Watch sales are strong. But every other smartwatch has died. Like, every other smartwatch has not been as popular, opposed to, like, the Samsung Gear, which is kind of there, but Android Wear in general has kind of died off. They tried with Android Wear 2.0. That didn't really go anywhere because it got delayed, and then all the hardware developers for Android Wear were like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of this, so they backed out of it. And yeah, it really didn't go anywhere. So it was kind of useless. So, but the future of wearables, I think, is almost independently led by Apple because they had so many good ideas with watchOS, which I'm very curious to see what they add in watchOS 4 because watchOS 3 was a wild card. I was like, what could you possibly add to watchOS 2? And then they change everything, and it's great. So I think it's strong. It's just in the hands of Apple, and that's why YouTubers like MKBHD are saying, you know, smartwatches aren't the future because only Apple's doing it. And I'm like, but only Apple is like half the market. Half the market is really, really interested in the Apple Watch, but because there's not a real good competitor, then it's not really a thing. So I guess that'd be the best way for me to answer your question, is to just say it's strong, but it's all on Apple's shoulders. It's not shared by anyone else. It's not really an industry. It's not smartwatch. It's Apple Watch. It's the only way. Don't worry, I see this next super chat. Alex Daniel says, I plan on working for Apple as a product design engineer. Awesome. If I ever get in the position, what would you like to see change? Oh my God, I have power. Look at this. I can tell them what to do. Okay. The iPod Shuffle needs USB-C. No. All right. Make all the colors match. We need matte black on everything. That's the same color, not a different shade of black on a whole bunch of different things. And product design engineer, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you, Alex. You should do it. And you'll definitely get in if you watch my videos. You just tell them that on the resume. Just write it. Also, I'm subscribed to Tailosive Tech. I've been subscribed since the Nexus 6P days. That means I'm good. Ooh. What else could I add? USB-C on the iPhone. People are going to complain that their old chargers don't work. And also, cancel immediately Lightning headphones. We need to stop making those. They don't make any sense. If anything, just remove the headphone jack on the MacBook Pro. Replace it with a Lightning port. That way the Lightning headphones we already made and we shouldn't have would at least work on more than one thing. And put 2 ports on an iPad. One on the top, one on the bottom. That way you can charge it from either side, and you could also import things while charging. Make a MacBook a little professional, all right? Give us a little something there. Oh my God, look at so much chat right now. Someone tell me how to super chat. Super chat is like the next the next thing. The next big thing is super chat. Anyway, I am Android Goat. No, we call you Fandroids, Nebel. Oh, good. There's Alex. Thank you. iPhone 8 leak has Touch ID embedded. Yes, I saw that, Ratchet. I saw a patent. I wouldn't necessarily call it a leak. It was a patent granted by Apple that says they are allowed to embed Touch ID underneath the display, which is so good and so exciting, because that means that, yes, I notice you, Ant Small. That means that you can remove the home button physically, embed Touch ID underneath the screen. We could have that on the 10.5-inch iPad. That would make me love it so much if it actually looked like my concept. And we could also have what else do we have it on the iPhone 8. Don't put Touch ID in the back. That's about it. Just don't do that. I mean, power button, I think that's too confusing to people. I don't think Apple would be in favor of it. But at the same time, USB-C on AirPods? Yeah. Sure. I'd actually prefer the wireless charging on AirPods, because that makes things more fluent. But if you're going to have a port on AirPods, you can't send money, tech issue. Oh. Is that because you don't have any? You can be honest. No, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, Super Chat is not the best way to support this channel. The best way to support this channel is by being a fan. You watch the tech videos, and actually what's more beautiful than donating on Patreon or sending Super Chat money or any of those things that is like direct cash. What's better than any of that is when you watch a tech video, you enjoy it, so you share it with a friend. Because that means my efforts as a YouTuber to entertain and inform have been spread to more than a single person. That is the best thing you can do. I really have to put my SIM card in the S8, don't I? If I raised the goal, would they start donating more? We've already made more than I thought we'd make today. I'm not going to push it. That's good. I said 50 for a week.
So 100 would be 2 weeks.
So $100 in Super Chat. No, that's too easy. They're going to do it. Don't tell them that. 150. Yeah. No, you don't understand. I don't want this to happen. I really didn't think it would. Okay, if we hit $150 in Super Chat money, I will use the S8 for 2 weeks. That's unreasonable, which I am okay with. Anyway. We can hear you. Yeah, I know. I know you can hear me. AirPods and iPhone 8. Yeah, Edward, someone had a good theory about that on Twitter. I apologize for not retweeting, but they said, what if the reason all the AirPods are in such low demand is simply because half of the AirPods they're making right now are all going in the boxes for the iPhone 8? I was like, that might actually be possible. Like, maybe that's the reason they're still 6 weeks delayed. Like, they've been out for 5 months now, and they're still 6 weeks delayed. I think that's a little fishy. It's like, are they really that hard to make? Or is maybe they're just putting these in every iPhone 8, which in that case makes the iPhone 8 absurdly expensive. Absurdly. But it's not going to stop me, to be honest. Jeez, cool it with the emojis, Osman. Shouldn't Touch ID embedded in the shell rather in the display? So whenever you grab the iPhone and before you even look at the phone, it will be unlocked. Backface Touch ID is bad. Well, yeah, backface is... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So you're saying build it into, like, the aluminum exterior so that as soon as you pick it up... But no, listen, if you read closely the Touch ID patent that was just granted by Apple, that everyone's freaking out about, into the display, the ultimate hope they're going for is that you'll be able to use your phone and you don't even have to hold... Like, there will be no process between holding your finger on the reader and actually... Instead, you don't have to just hold it there and say unlock. You'll just touch it. It'll be that quick. Touch ID will be so fast. Just the fact that you press the home button to unlock your phone, just the quickest little click, it already knows. Just from that little interaction you got, just from that slight tap, means it understood your fingerprint. You unlock the phone. Man, wouldn't that be great? It's security to the point where you wouldn't even know it's there. As soon as like you're tapping like this, unlocks, you're done. And then you hand it to someone else. They try to use it, locked. And you're like, what does it do? It's like, it just knows. Maybe Apple will use a combination of 3D face unlock, iris scanners, and a fingerprint reader, and they're all going to work and you're not even going to know it. Well, obviously you have to set it up, but it won't be like, look at this sensor for iris scanner, or it'll be like, put your finger here to unlock the phone. It'll just be, hey, I picked it up, now it's on. Man, that would be crazy. This is the only way to get attention without paying. Well, you have a point. But for that, I won't answer your question. No, just kidding. Don't get a case for your MacBook. It's fine. It's beautiful. And they're fairly durable. I haven't been using a case on my MacBook Pro. But it's fine the way it is. I like the way it looks. However, I do use a case on my iPhone now. But that's only because there's so many times I'm vlogging and using my camera like right now to mount on stuff that I don't like the aluminum getting scratched. If I was just using my phone on a daily basis for ordinary things, I probably would not have to drop it on, wood, concrete, like rough things all the time, which I have at my work. So, anyway, would you buy the Google Pixel 2? Sorry, I'm allergic to bull crap. Yes, the Google Pixel 2. How about this? When the Google Pixel 2 comes out and we have a live stream that week, if I get no, that's too easy. That's way too easy. $1,000 in super chat money, I'll buy it. Allergic to Pixel. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Perspective. Hey, you commented on my video. Thanks. I did. I watched your tech videos, and while you are just starting, I'm can confidently say I was once where you were, and I can tell what you're filming with and what you're editing with, and I just want to say, dude, keep it up, keep making videos, and never stop. Just make each video better than the last. Also, you'll be in my vlog. No, you don't get to ask if that's okay. I've already decided for you. S8 really better than the iPhone 7? Look, okay, S8 is better in a standalone fight. Okay, if it's just in the boxing ring, if we just look at the features, we look at the overall experience you get from the S8 and compare it to the iPhone 7, with no help from friends or anything like that. I don't know what you call friends. Or other things in that ecosystem, the S8 is going to win. However, if they have each other's family to back them up, the S8 has got nothing. Gear S3, VR, Galaxy Book, Like, the ecosystem for Samsung has no backup. Apple has the best backup. Apple Watch, best smartwatch in the world. iPad, best tablets in the world. Don't say the Surface Pro is better because that's not a tablet, that's a laptop. MacBooks, iMacs, AirPods, they have this great ecosystem of products around the iPhone that makes it worth it. And that's why I didn't ditch my iPhone. Is because I'm like, yes, the S8 I think is overall better, but it also came out 7 months after the iPhone 7 came out. That's not too much to ask for, right? It's like newer tech obviously has more stuff in it. Bluetooth 5.0, the curved displays, the curved corners, the long elongated display so that it, fills, no bezels, which I used to not think was a big deal, but now after using it, I'm like, this is pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty beautiful phone. And it's really hard, like, once you've used it and compared it to your iPhone 7, it's really hard to say that this is a steal. And most of the people who commented about having, a lot of people commented that they too have an S8 and an iPhone 7 Plus. They're like, I agree with what you're saying. iPhone 7 is part of a bigger family, that's why I keep it. But the S8 overall is kind of a better piece of hardware. Anyway. Alden Moore is back. Forgot to mention, keep up the great work. Will be awesome to see where you are by this time next year. Please give us more heads up for future live streams. Yes, I definitely should. For all those in the room right now, which is at a record high, 300, I intend on live streaming every Tuesday. And follow me on Twitter, please, at Tailosive Tech, or Instagram to get updates on when the live stream will be. I will try to give a little bit of like a 15-minute, 10-minute heads up. And I also plan on live streaming Friday nights because I understand that a lot of people are asleep or at work right now and they can't make the live stream, which sucks because I want all your super chat money. And I also just want people to have a voice that's heard so I can talk to them too. So on Friday nights, I plan on streaming late at night, like at 10 or 11 o'clock. And then, where's the lag? Other people? Yeah. Well, this technically will be Refried Friday. I'll be answering comments and reading the chat late night on Friday, hopefully reaching a different demographic. Anyway. And if you find the live stream boring, leave. Dislike and leave. Oh, good. R.Designer's here. Great. Good work. I saw your iPad thing. I don't know why it had an earpiece, but everyone should check out r.designer_ on Instagram. He makes great stuff. I plan on live streaming. What do I have to do and what do I not have to do? Apple Watch World. Also, Osman Murad, thank you for your donation. You can write a message with it, by the way. With live streaming, I guess try to be lively and entertaining. Don't try to be monotone. Spice it up a little bit. And don't do what I'm doing. This is a joke. This is embarrassing. Yeah, don't dance to Beep Beep I'm a Sheep and have it ready on your iPad at any time. Sorry, did I wake you up?
You scared me.
I'm sorry. Do you watch iJustine? I do not. With a $1 super chat, you can't write a message? Oh, that sucks. Really? That's the dumbest thing. YouTube messes up all the time on stuff. I'm really sorry about that. You guys should. You get a lot of dislikes about doing that. That's good. It's a good thing dislikes have nothing to do with monetization. Yeah, how to donate money. You typically do it on a desktop, and if you need... Oh, that woke you up? Why are you watching the stream if you're asleep? If you want to donate and you're on an iPad or an iPhone or something, get on Puffin, because Puffin is a great app because it lets you emulate a desktop mode. So, like, you can watch YouTube in desktop form instead of mobile, and then you should be able to write super chats. Anyway, I wish there was a message button on $1 donations. That's really dumb. If I don't like editing on desktops because my back hurts, should I get the 15-inch MacBook Pro? Yeah, I think you should get a MacBook Pro for lots of reasons. First of all, you'll get to take that wherever you want. You can go anywhere. I've loved it. See, I used an iMac for about 5 years, and it was great because I was always like, look at all this processing power I can get and not that much money. But then I got this laptop, which is still very powerful, much more powerful than the old iMac, but it's great that I can just, like, you know what? I'm going to the waffle shop. So I just go downtown, I go to a waffle shop, and now I'm going to edit videos there. And with Verizon Unlimited, it's even better because you can be like on top of a visitor center observatory and still have internet, and you can make videos wherever you want. I think that's great for people to get out. I don't want to be stuck in my room all the time. Anyway, you should do an Apple giveaway, like literally an apple, just to hand you one. Okay. I don't think it'll ship very well, but yes, for those asking, that was my girlfriend.
Hey.
She just that was Ross.
Who you calling, man?
There are 3 people total in here that I know of.
Oh, there's 2. You're a ginger. You don't have a soul.
Oh, careful. What does Google do wrong with the Pixel that doesn't complete properly with the iPhone to you? Really want to know your opinion. The Pixel is the biggest mistake since...
Okay.
You want one up here?
You're sitting on one.
The Google Pixel is the biggest mistake since... Let me think of a good joke here. The biggest mistake since putting the lightning port on the bottom of the Magic Mouse. That was a giant mistake. First of all, to put Touch ID on the back, they did not have to. It is so much easier and intuitive to put a fingerprint reader on the front. They had the room to do it. They didn't do so. They could have removed bezels. They didn't do that. They could have added a dual camera. They could have added optical image stabilization. They didn't do any of that. They could have added expandable storage. Didn't do that. They could have done waterproofing better. They didn't do that. There's so much the flagship competitors had that they don't. And they charge the same price. They didn't include headphones with the purchase. The audio jack, they brag that it's on there, but it's on the top, so it's an awkward place to have it. You put it on the bottom. Samsung knows this. And if you're going to have an audio jack, when you plug in headphones, it should activate instantly. That's how an iPhone does it. That's how an iPhone 4 does it. That's how iPods do it. The Google Pixel took a full 9 seconds to realize something was plugged into it. That's just a start. There's plenty more I could rant about, but Alden Moore has a super chat here. Do you think some of the YouTube channels are biased towards Apple, like Pocket Now Daily and so on? Don't watch them. Don't know, but I have not found a very obvious bias towards Apple on many YouTube channels. I have found plenty of bias towards Google, as in, channels like MKBHD are like, the Google Pixel is directly hardware and software from Google, so it's a perfect phone. And it's like, no, it's trash! And they don't want to acknowledge it. Or bias towards Samsung because they have a list of all these new features. I definitely don't have a bias towards Samsung, but I'm going to give them credit when credit's due. The S8 is a great phone. Anyway, let's see if they have any questions for you. Madeline is asking... What the frick are you doing?
Oh, I'm just messing.
No, she's just asking.
I'm standing in the back.
We're in his room, everyone, so he can do what he wants. Oh, Sodden says parade rest. We were both in band together. We were in marching band.
Wait, which parade rest? You talking military or band?
He's also in the Air Force.
Yeah.
So, you have that too.
Inactive reserves.
How do you stream on Mac? Please answer this. Plain Apple, you download a program called OBS and... have fun. It's a terrible program. It stands for Oh Bologna Sandwiches.
Seriously?
Does your MacBook Pro have audio jack delay? Don't know. I've never plugged a single thing into my MacBook Pro's audio jack. Never once. Anyway, he wants to stand before 300 people.
You
How many people is that?
plugged it into the peak speaker?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they don't know that.
That was about the test.
Don't tell them about how I lie to them all the time. And how I secretly love the Google Pixel. I secretly use that every single day. Don't tell them. Puffin won't work on iPad Pro 9.7 inch? What's the future of the iMac? Well, Jacob,
You're looking at it.
it's going to get thinner. And USB-C is going to get on there this year. Because there's a new iMac coming out at the end of the year. I wonder if they're going to make it even thinner than the one we have now, the 5K. I'm excited about iOS 11. Heck yeah, Alex. I have no clue what they're gonna do. I'm worried it's gonna be like a minor update. It's gonna be like iOS 8. It's not gonna really do much. Did I read that chat earlier? Just make sure. Yeah, I did. Thank you all. Oh, there's another one. Antonio Kozak says, to be honest, I don't know what to say. That's okay. We're coming up on an hour. I like the live stream for 1 hour, and then I call it good.
Intergalactic week?
Yes, an intergalactic week is approximately 1 hour. But thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. It really helps me. As in about 2 weeks, I'm going to be officially quitting my ranch job to pursue YouTube full time. That's scary. I know the channel's growing like crazy, and I'm really excited about that. But man, is that like I'm really appreciative that you guys are supporting. Someone just said everything Apple Pro is the best, and I just threw up a little bit. He made a fidget spinner out of an iPhone 5. Is that why he's... Oh, God. Anyway, I do watch Tomska. I'm 19 years old. It'd be funny if no one knew that this was a live stream and I was just sitting here reading out these random facts. Yes, I like the iPhone 8. Drew, who are you talking to? Oh, I'm just pretending I have friends. Did you know my name is on every Apple device with Siri? Brian Park, really? I'm subscribed to everything Apple Pro, okay? I mean, I watch all of his videos, but... And I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just saying he's not the best. Please don't say that. Can you thank Ross for his service? Is he going active duty ever?
Yes.
He is going
4
active.
years. I'll probably re-enlist.
Has anyone thanked you for your service yet?
No, because I haven't served it all yet.
Well, Amelia has.
Well, thank you.
You want me to play the ear-rape version of the national anthem now?
No, please.
I have it ready. It's a key button. No, I don't. Anyway. Go to the question mark on the Siri and hit messages. You'll find it. Okay, everyone, check that out. Someone's name is... Okay, I can't even read. The messages are going too fast. Can you dance one more time, please? No, I'm live streaming from my iPhone. Will I dance one more time? Well, we have 3 minutes left. I'll end the live stream with me dancing. How about that? What do you think the... What?
You should go for another hour.
What? Another hour? Why?
Why not?
Because I want to work on the Tailosive Talks channel. That is almost at 1,000 subs. In fact, if everyone watching this live stream right now subscribe to Tailosive... That's a stupid name. Why did I decide on that stupid name? If everyone on here subscribe to Tailosive Talks right now, we would hit 1,000 subs. And then I could live stream from that channel from my iPhone, which is great. Anyway, what did he say? Antonio says, I just give away money sometimes. Oh, we should call him...
Thank you. I wish there were more people like that.
We should call him the government.
No, because it's his money and not somebody else's money.
We don't know that. Did you know, like, kids would, like, take their parents' credit cards and then sign it up to the Super Chat and just donate? Or they would do... No, they wouldn't do that with Super Chat. They would do that with some, like, Clash of Clans game, and they want the in-game currency.
Girl.
They spend, like, $50,000 on the game, and the game developer's like, thank you! And they take it. What does Tailosive mean? I always wanted to ask. Allie, if you go to Tailosive Talks, didn't mean to plug that. There's a vlog explaining the meaning behind Tailosive. Because it's a long story, I don't want to talk about it on here. But, HTCU 11 thoughts. Yeah, I saw that, Brian. Everyone hated on the HTCU Ultra, especially MKBHD, because they were just like, hey, they removed the headphone jack and it's too big. And I was like, well, they include the USB-C, like, 3D headphones. They, like, put a lot of work into them. And I like that, and I like that it was waterproof. And I don't care that the phone's just, like, slightly bigger. I think we like the grip a little bit. I'm actually kind of worried that the iPhone 8's form factor is going to be smaller than my Plus model iPhone. That's what I'm used to. What do you want on the iPhone 7s? Well, glass back, wireless charging. I could still go for a dual camera on the Plus model. Remove the camera bulge if possible. Since this is not the most premium iPhone, the 7s is kind of the side kick to the iPhone 8. This Thank you, Antonio. Thank you very much. Who says last one for today. You can extend out the back a little bit. The 7s does not have to be thinner than the 7. That way you can make a plush back. Just give people some incentive to actually get the 7s, because everyone's going to want the iPhone 8. So, thoughts on the vertical camera on the iPhone 8, Ryan? Everyone hates it. I think it's better. Personally, they need the iris scanner on the front. They need the extra 3D face mapping sensors on the front. That takes up space in the phone, so the only way they could do that is to move the cameras down. I wish I had an iPhone. I could like show you how. I'm live streaming with it. Anyway, how excited are you about WWDC on a scale of 1 to 10?
2.
I just subbed to Tailosive Talks. I also super chatted $22 in total. Now can you dance? Okay, we hit an hour. On a scale from 1 to 10, I am about... Oh my god. What's wrong with you people? I better end the stream before someone donates another $4. All right. Let me find a good song here. Stream's over. But the day isn't. The sun will rise tomorrow, and so will Steve Jobs. And he actually faked his death, which means that the iPhone 8 is going to have OLED. It's going to be edge to edge. It's going to have an embedded Touch ID sensor where the home button is. Yes, it's true. What's even more exciting, that no one is anticipating, is the camera bulge is going to be gone. That's in euro, right? That's in yen, right?
Okay, you're over 100.
Thank you for subscribing. Be sure to check out Tailosive Talks. There's a new web series coming out on there called Hello World, where I talk about some of my favorite YouTubers and topics. You can find far more insight on my life, more than just tech, because who cares about the iPhone 8? All we're going to care about is the iPhone 9 after that, and the iPhone 10 after that. There's only so many bezels you can remove. Bye, everyone.